Hi, today we're going to be talking about infinite geometric series. Let's get started. So an infinite geometric series is basically a geometric sequence that goes on to infinity. So it's basically a plus ar squared plus ar cubed plus and so on to infinity. So a good example of this would be 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 1/6 plus ... So we have a little formula which is really cool. It says if the absolute value of r, which is the ratio, is less than 1, then the sum of the infinite geometric series would be a over 1 minus r. Well, let's look at some examples. So we have 1 plus 1/3 plus 1/9 plus 1/27 all the way to infinity. Okay? So let's try to find a, which we know is 1. It's just the first term. And r, well, as you see here, we're multiplying by 1/3 each and every time. So r is equal to 1/3. So if we plug in, and we know that the absolute value of 1/3, which is equal to 1/3, is less than 1. Okay, so we're good. So we can use our little formula, which states that a over 1 minus r is equal to the sum of this. So a over 1 minus r is equal to a, which is 1, over 1 minus 1/3, so this is equal to 1 over 2/3, which is equal to 3/2. Okay, so the sum of this expression right here is 3/2. Okay, let's look at another example. So we have 1 minus 1/3 plus 1/3 minus 1/27, and so on. Well, we know that a is equal to 1. What is r, though? It's a little tricky because the sign is changing. But when a sign is changing, remember that means there must be a negative in r. So we are here multiplying by 1/3, negative 1/3. So negative 1/3. So r is equal to negative 1/3. So here, and I can see that the absolute value of negative 1/3 is equal to 1/3, which is less than 1. So I can use my formula, a over 1 minus r, which is equal to 1 over 1 minus 1/3. So this equals 1 over 4/3, which equals 3/4. So the sum of this is 3/4. Okay, so I hope that helped, and I hope to see you soon.